Oh, Jesus. This is the Dry Canyon tutorial for 120%. Let's go. So right off the bat, you gotta be going square right and then fucking flame the 3 flames right here. It's a little awkward at first because, you know, you gotta be kind of going a little straight and then to the right. Stop the fucking recording. Right, it's just this beginning. It's so easy to miss the flame right there. I mean, I can't even describe why. Like, I've missed the flame probably at least like 5 times when I was recording this segment. It's like kind of the key when you're coming in is you hold square for a moment and then you kind of turn it in. If you just immediately turn into the right, it can work, but just don't be too hasty with the flame. That's what I would say. If you're too hasty with the flame, it'll probably miss. Let's keep watching. Flame charge that shit like a boss. Same thing with that fucking that spring chest. If you try to go too quick, you'll miss it. And that's just in general with spring chests in this game. If you try to like optimize the jump going into the guy. Okay, square left, square X and then left right here. This is like kind of big. So square X right here, but then you're kind of holding like left up and then that puts you in this beautiful position. Frame advance puts you in this beautiful position when you crank it back to the right that you actually get pushed forward by this guy. This is a secret strategy that I learned from Saboom himself in his masterful dojo back in 1983. This strat, dude. This fucking strat right here. You come back just a little bit. See, the thing with this guy is he's gonna, and by this guy I mean the fucking bird. When this bird, you kill this motherfucker, first of all, it's all about the run up to him. Because if you don't keep him in the camera frame, I'm talking about the bird on the right here. If you don't keep him in the camera frame as you're coming forward towards him, he's not gonna see you. And even if you do that, he will still sometimes not see you. It is very frustrating. Skipping forward a little bit. So he sees you, he comes down easy enough, you get that last gem. Now, here's what you got to be careful of is don't flame too quickly here. You're going to want to try to flame as quickly as possible here, but don't. Do the fade back jump. I was a little rambunctious with that flame, I'll say it, but ideally you want to hit the fade back jump into the flame. But really the key is just avoiding the body block from the bird. Right into the magic stairs coming out of those green gems, going back. Again, this part is just really easy to fuck up back here. If you can manage to avoid the body block from the bird, the next thing you want to be careful is that you're not accidentally bonking into this guy as you run into him. That's why you really have to try to flame him off to the right. And then you get these 2 fuckers right here. And then don't fucking bonk on the stairs. Really, like, don't be afraid to even charge glide to the stairs, man. I'm telling you, you can fuck up any number one of these things and you will be crying. Like a little baby. You don't want to be a little baby. You're not a little baby. You're better than that. You're watching these tutorials because you want to get better at the game. And for that, I really commend you, honestly. You can actually do a number of different strats right there, actually. You could just fucking charge glide, charging jump, and then glide over. You could charging jump off of that. I just ran off here and then just jumped over. Saboom will actually go around the left side of this cactus right here. Just be careful because they have bigger hitboxes than what their model will lead you to believe. So it's easy to bonk on those cactuses. So just don't be a bitch. Hit this guy leaning towards the right. A little jump charge. Little fucking jump charge. Okay. Look at that. You hit him. Boom, jump charge. Little baby jump charge. You wouldn't think to do it. It's fast. Just do it. And it puts you in a beautiful position. Jump charge. Glitzy jump off that. Okay, now hold up. You crank it back. Crank that shit in time like, ah. You go up this. Now, here's the key. If you are too quick trying to jump up this dragon, we want to go around the left side of the dragon, touch him on the other side. If you're trying to go too quickly with that, what will happen is you'll jump and you'll bonk on this little ledge right underneath the dragon. So don't do that. You'd rather just take a full hop after getting this last gem and then roll into the dragon. I did a jump into the dragon, but really you want to roll into him. In situations where you have to go around a dragon like this, you want to just like roll it. Like right when you land here, just R1 real quick. You can see I even tried to press R1. It just didn't come out, so I just back up to a short hop into him and flamed out of frustration. Very beautiful. Beautiful work by me. You know, I'm just the best at this game. Okay, big strat right here. Look at that. Now, what you can do here, this used to be one of the only places in the game where you could do a roll strat, right? So when you come out of this, you're mashing R1, right? So you can roll and then just charge through that fucking key. But actually, when I was watching Saboom, I was like, damn, I'm mind blown because you can just turn to the right, charge, and then jump, recharge to maintain a proper angle coming to the left. And that's actually faster than doing a roll strat, which is like a third of a second long animation where you could just do this little, okay, you're coming out of the dragon, you do this little turn, charge, jump, charge, and boom, and you're out of there. It's just that easy. No jump there. Don't jump off the ledge there, because then you'll miss the greens. It'll be very awkward for you to explain to your girlfriend that doesn't exist. Okay, I invented this strat. I invented this shit, baby. Now, you want to talk about fucking strats? You come over here and you're thinking, okay, what's the optimal way to do this? Now, Saboom thinks that you got to get a full hop and then charge, flame, charge, glide. That's what Saboom does. And truth be told, that might be like marginally faster. But what I find is the most consistently fast thing is to do the charging jump, flame, and but the problem when you do the charging jump is it puts you super close to this fucking thing, which it's bad because if you want to flame charge, you don't want to be like right next to it. You need to have a certain distance from the fan chest in order to get the flame charge. So to compensate for that, after the first, since there's a cooldown from the first flame, I take advantage of that time to actually intentionally bonk off of this son of a bitch. And then so that way, once you bonk, you're in this perfect position right here. But look at that. Let's just watch that in full motion right there. Hello. Boom. And that bonk just puts you in perfect position. You could just turn Spyro slightly so that you have the optimal flame charge spot right there. And that doesn't even lose time because there's cooldown from the flame anyways. Right there, you got to charge through the first box. After you charge through these first couple right here, this is the key moment right here. This is a key moment. This will tell your viewing audience everything about whether you're a god at Spyro or whether you're just a baby ass noob. Charge through the first one, then flame charge the two. It happens real quickly, man. It happens real quickly. And if you're not careful, I mean, usually you'll still drop a gem or two. Like, see how that second gem didn't home in there? It's fine. The key is that you don't get fully body blocked by the boxes, that you kind of hit this first one and then kind of aim. You see how I'm like half of Spyro is facing towards the boxes and half of them it's open towards the thief. That's important because if you're fully in the boxes with Spyro's head, then the flame will get absorbed by the box. It'll get body blocked by the boxes. Boxy, bloggy, boggy blocked, I believe. This is the proper terminology for that. And then you can hit that thief, no problem. In fact, what you could also do if you want to be really ballsy is you could actually do a flame charge jump and bonk off the thief, which arguably doesn't really save that much time because you have to turn around anyways right here. A key thing with this turnaround, and another reason why it doesn't really matter if you miss a gem or two here, is you fucking jump and you turn back. And by doing this jump, it triggers that little son of a bitch right there. That little fucking guy right there triggers him to shoot early, which is beautiful. You love to see that. It doesn't always do that, especially if you get all the gems and you turn around quickly enough. He won't always shoot right away, and you'll have to kind of play a game of chicken with him later. But if he shoots early like that, the short hop turnaround helps with making that happen. Okay, that was perfect movement right there. I totally intended for that bonk to happen. Jump up the right side there. Beautiful. Just optimizing the movement. You love to see that. You can actually get a little... Okay, right here on this little ledge, the way I tried to land on it, you don't see it in this recording, but when you land on this ledge a certain way, you can actually flop in such a way that gives you more than charging speed towards the next room, which used to be considered a really cool little speed strat, but... With this next strat right here, it actually fucks up the setup. So check out these 3 boxes right here. Get the first one, and bam, double double with extra cheese. You know what I'm saying? Look at that shit. Get the first one, and then you're set up again, just like half and half, like fucking right in your coffee. Get them both, right? And that's the key, man, because you're facing Spyro. Again, if you're facing too much towards one of them, it's going to body block for the other one. So half of Spyro is on one side and half is on the other. In fact, you could even kind of turn Spyro. I'm not sure if you see that with the joystick. When I do that flame right there. I don't think I really do it there. I just keep them straight with it. Yeah, because you're going to be facing to the right and then turning in left here. So that's going to be like how you're going to get the flame. Wally has a getting all 3 strat with those 3 boxes. It's fucking dope, but I don't do that. I'm a pussy. The fucking spin jump. The fucking spin jump. You better do this spin jump. You better do this spin jump, bitch. You better do it. Every little fucking bitch that I've ever seen play this game. Dude, Chris LBC doesn't even do the spin jump. Now, okay, sure, it only saves like 2 seconds, and it may kill like, half of your runs. But dude, it's fucking sick, and it's not even that bad. It's really not that bad. Sit here for a minute in this position. You want to be towards the closer half of the pillar. There's actually a few spots you could stand on the on the spiller before you spill your guts out to your crush. Jump, And then look, dude, the inputs are so key here. Now, take a look at this input viewer. I'm neutral here. I'm in a spot that I like for the spin jump. I'm basically almost perpendicular turned around to the spot that I want to jump up to. Now I press up on the joystick, slightly up left, as I jump, and I'm pushing against the reverse axis of Spyro's spine. Okay, that's what gets you that max height right there. Okay, pushing up again. You see, my joystick is pointing the exact same direction as Spyro's tail is facing, basically, and that's kind of what's going to give you that little extra goomph that gets you up there as he turns around. Sometimes he doesn't turn the right way, but in this particular case, he gets exactly right where you need him in order to kind of 50-50 grind, kind of kiss the rail your way up there with the charge. All right. Let's watch that spin jump one more. Oh, look at that in beautiful slow motion. And then press it back and fast. Oh, that is just gorgeous. I could watch that like all day. Boom, pushing up against the spine. That is so important with that spin jump, okay? Watch that all in a full motion one more time. Charge them both. Flame that guy. You don't have to get his gem because you'll just grab it on the way down. You could also flame that life chest if you want. Doesn't really matter. I don't give a fuck. It's your life, bro. There's a couple of strats you could do with this guy right here. I opt for a kind of a safe strat, but what Saboom will do is he'll full hop. He'll charge a little bit more forward. He'll full hop here. I short hop, but he'll full hop and flame charge out of the air, trying to hit the flame charge on, I believe, the bird, bonking on his fucking pillar. And then, so basically the idea is that you're flaming the fat guy as early as possible. And so he kind of hits a double with them. What I opt to do instead is guarantee the home in from the bird by charging into him, jumping charge into him, which does cost a slightly like more delayed flame in hitting the guy, but it's just a more consistent thing for me personally. Beautiful. You gotta touch. Weirdly, you know, you'd think when it comes to touching dragons in the right spot, you'd think that this dragon, you'd have to touch him like... You'd think you'd have to touch him directly in front, like where that middle gem is, right? But no, you actually have to touch this dragon optimally to get the right camera position, like right there. Which, I don't understand that logic, but okay. Fucking game developer science. Makes sense. And apparently Drashed is rating. So there you go. Let's go Drashed. Come down there like that. Now this is really what makes the time. This little spot right here is what makes the time save of the spin jump strat, is because you can fucking, and I just love this move. This is like some of my favorite. Just this little spot is some of my favorite movement. You flame the guy. Let me fucking frame advance this. You flame the guy, charge this dude, and then come up around. Now the hard thing is not either bonking or missing this guy. If you can hit this guy without bonking, and I tell you, the fucking charging jump is going to be the key to that. You hit this fucker, jump charge, and then charging jump your way around. Grab those greens optimally, and then you're just, at this point, you're just doing jump charges up the stairs. Now, notice that these stairs have variable heights, right? So these first two stairs, you need a full hop to get up, and please give yourself like room to do that. While with the next stairs here, you could go a little shorter. And in fact, with the last stair, you got to be a little short with it. Oh, this little spot right here, this last final like stair to the roof here, charge glide it. I'm telling you, just charge glide it. Like, let me see. I don't think I did. I don't see an X input here, but if you charge, I'm telling you, you'll bonk here 10 times out of 10. I'm really lucky I didn't bonk here since I didn't charge glide. I'm just going to keep kind of slow-moing this. Be very careful with those two boxes. So easy to miss either one of those boxes. Take a real wide turn into them. I was being kind of ballsy with this one. I'll be honest. I was kind of going in. I was kind of going for the gold, bro. Keep watching. Crash into that. It's pretty straightforward. Oh, that strat. That fucking strat right there. What the fuck? No, I don't want to save changes to Untitled. What? Cancel. Where am I? Okay, boom. We're back on track. This fucking strat right here, dude. I'm telling you. Look at this. You go back. Look at this son of a bitch. Full hop. Okay, look at the input viewer. Circle press. I don't know why. These inputs are like way earlier. They're showing up way earlier than they should be. Circle press. Square X. Okay, I mean, that's really it. Like, a lot of people struggle with this little strat right here. Yeah, as if I'm pressing circle at this moment. I press circle like right about here. That's where the circle press happens. Right about there. So I'm running. I jump. Circle right about here. Yeah, there's the flame coming out. And then charge glide. in order to get up there without bonking. The charge glide is important because look how the fucking flame goes through the fucking ledge like that. That flame sort of collision there where it stays like moving forward like that doesn't happen unless you do something called a flame disassociation, which only happens after charge gliding out of a full hop from a flame, with a flame. Full hop, flame, charge glide, and then the flame disassociates in such a way that it keeps pushing forward into the fireworks chest. If you just jump, flame, and then charge, the flame will go down into the ground. And so that's not what you want. You want to jump, flame, charge, glide. And then you'll hit that shit early like a boss. And I missed one of those metal things. Wasn't a problem because you have to wait for those red gems. Charge glide or flame charge into that, which is fucking dope. Flame charge coming out of the air right here. Flame charge into that, and that's extra crucial because then you could hit the fucking fan chest early. Oh, and then right here, walking into that. Set up the flame charge so that you can just walk into that son of a bitch. Just walk right into him. It's just that easy. Boom. And then you grab that last gem out of the air. Again, if you, like, you'd think like, oh, in a task, you know, you'd try to get like a double flame charge there. Actually, that's slower because you flame charge the first thing, and when you grab that other gem out of the air, that's faster than if the gem were to home into you in terms of collecting the final gem of the level. If there were more movement to do, obviously that jump would be slower. You'd want to be continuing to charge and letting the gem home in. But because it's the last gem of the level, we'd prefer to not flame charge it and jump into it. The same thing is the case on the last gem in Clifftown. So we do a similar strat there. And that's it. That's Clifftown right there. You fucking pause and slowly exit the level like I did, and you're fucking good to go, baby. That's it. That's, what level is this? Dry fucking canyon, dude. Just like your fucking mom's pussy, baby. Peace out, bitch. And I'll see you in Clifftown. Suck my dick, dude. Fuck. And also, thanks for watching. and I love you. Fuck you.